Okay, guys, another Sunday. I didn't get an opportunity to get in here and do any work. Last week I did a couple of little things, but this week again, a busy week. Yesterday I was busy with things around the house. I had to open the pool. I had to do a bunch of things, so I couldn't really spend it in here. And today, more or less, I'll just show you some of the parts that came in and some of the things that hopefully will happen tomorrow. Because today I won't be able to spend a lot of time in here either. My granddaughters are both getting their communion today, so that's going to tie the whole day up. And we're going to go celebrate with them. And also, tomorrow's Memorial Day. Let's not forget all the people that fought and died for us to give us the opportunity to do exactly what we do in a free nation. To give us the opportunities to just think freely, speak freely, do our videos and speak freely, within reason, of course. And let's just not forget them and the major sacrifices that they and their families gave to give us all the opportunities we have here today. So today, well, yesterday and within the week, I received a whole, but basically every harness for the car. All OEM harnesses, they're reproductions, of course. But basically, they're all OEM because the car itself is the body, except for the hood now because of the engine, is basically it's going to be bone stock. I mean, I've done no body modifications. The one modification I may do and I may not do because it is an original door and I'm not sure if I really want to start drilling through it. I want to put, this has a remote mirror. It was an original option on the car. And I wanted to put a mirror on the other side, basically for safety, because people around here in Stanford drive like maniacs, and I'd like to be able to see what's going on the right side of me. So I'm not sure if I'm going to do that or not. I really would like to, but I'm just kind of hemming and hawing. You know, that's the original door to the car. I do have another original OEM door in the box, complete shell, which I was going to switch over, but at this point, I've decided not to because I kind of want to get the car out there, work through any quirks that it may have, and then I'll finalize the car with you know, whatever bodywork it needs. It doesn't need a lot; it needs a lot of touch-up, but I'm definitely going to probably take the time though to wet sand it and block it out just to make it look decent. And also, I'm going to need to spray the roof a little bit before I do the vinyl top. But that's all still down the line. And, you know, hopefully I'll be out there this year. If not, you know, next year. But, you know, we'll get out there soon. So basically, this week I received my shifter cable. This is supposedly a new and improved shifter cable, a little bit smoother. And, you know, it's supposed to last longer. So we'll see about that. I purchased a bracket that goes on the bottom of the transmission pan. It's a Turbo 400. For this cable here, and also I've been fighting with cigarette lighters. What a stupid thing to fight about! But the harness has a pin style. At least that's what it looks like to me. It's a pin style. So this is actually, from what I can recollect, this is actually incorrect for a 72. So I think the harness. You know, it has a, it does have the pin style. Also, it has a little, kind of like a clamp that actually the whole thing goes on and it's supposed to automatically ground out. But the truth is that it doesn't work on this. And I do have, this I believe, if I remember correctly, is the original OEM. The other one was a Rochester style. I forget what this style is called. And you can see the pins in there. So, I think in that part of it, again, this isn't a concourse restoration, so, again, I have a feeling that that little black cover thing is going to need to go, and we'll just, you know, use the pin end of it, and we'll use that housing so we can get the ground, and we'll make it work. So, those are the two. Let's see, what else do we have here? We talked about this. Oh, we're going to have a lot of key on ignition power going to a bunch of different modules, the MSD, the computer, the air conditioning module. So what I decided was to get a block And this is a nice hefty block. Again, these were about 40 some odd dollars. I got the negative one too. So this way, you know, we could just go ahead and put one ignition power coming here, so we're not cutting into harnesses and butchering things. And then the rest of these will just be, you know, the studs for ignition power on. Just to make things a little bit neater, keep things a little more organized. And things will be fused properly, which they already are actually, right from the individual manufacturer. So basically it's just a, you know, bolt it on and go. That's the negative version, because I'm sure we're going to have some you know, negatives that we need to share. And also, I believe, what else do we have here? And they give us all these little terminals and things. I use different terminals, so I probably won't use these, but I will save them. They are good. And then again for the battery, we have the two little donuts, and I do highly encourage using these donuts. I know a lot of guys think these things are stupid, but they do keep the corrosion down, because the corrosion happens a lot in between the top of the battery and the bottom of the terminal. And I do have brass terminals, which will help out. These are marine style, which will work well for me, because it's just what I prefer. Again, not a concourse restoration, but you know, basically that goes there, top of the battery. And these are really cool. And years back, and some of you may remember, Sears always put these on when they did the die-hard batteries. And I have to say, the die-hard battery was a good battery back then. I prefer Interstate now, but the die-hard battery was an excellent battery. And they would have these, and they were soaked. I'm not sure what they were soaked in, but they were kind of slightly oily. But those batteries never really, they never corroded at the top. They always stayed clean. The only thing I didn't like, because these were soaked, they would attract dirt, but they would never corrode. And that's what started me believing in these. I do believe in those. And these are the little fuses for the lamp lights that basically I need. It's a tiny fuse, and you know, good luck going to an auto parts and asking some kid behind the counter, you know, about a fuse like this. They would have no idea what you're talking about. So I found them, ordered them on Amazon. They arrived. Everything was good. So as you remember, my battery is a 3478, meaning that it's got the top lugs, and it's got the side terminals. And when I pull power from the side terminals, we'll be using these. And these are really, really nice. They're brass, and it keeps everything neat and professional. You know, instead of using like a dot in a bowl and all that, and that's totally unnecessary, not the right way to do it. And then we have a bunch of other little items here. Let's see what we have here. Oh, this is something we talked about last week. So I got the correct temperature sender for the car. You do need this one if you have the gauges in the car. And it gives you this terminal. I know it's going to be hard to see, but you kind of see the slot in there. I think you can see it, yeah. See that slot? Basically, it just slides over, and this is the correct one. The harness, the OEM reproduction harness, has a just a push-on, you know, for just a blade terminal, which is incorrect. So we're going to correct that. Hopefully, I can just pop that one off, pop this one on, and we'll still be good. We also got, and again, that's AC Delco, just as this is AC Delco. We have the oil pressure switch, again OEM, and with the gauges, I do prefer the OEM, so I know I'm going to get the right reading on the gauges. The gauges are basically stock replacement. My gauge cluster is, I believe it's an aftermarket. I'm not sure if it's a rebuilt original. That I'm not sure of, but I believe it's a reproduction, but it fit perfectly, so. You know, and it's made to go into, you know, basically a stock replacement scenario. So we're going to get all the proper gauges. I mean, the proper sending units. Okay, this is just a the wiper switch, the one that I pulled. This has got a little lock here. I did unlock it, and as I was working the harness off of there, the connector, it actually took the whole back of the switch out, so I had to buy a new one. You know, I wasn't going to call in Bishop Mode about it. I just paid $58 and, you know, end of story. And we have, these are standard. I couldn't find these in AC Delco that I could have right away. So I just went with the standard, which is good quality, of course. And it's nothing more than just your dome light on-off switch that the door activates. And I got two of them, one for each side. And they call them self-tapping, but realistically, there is thread in the hole. At least mine are threaded. You know, because self-tapping wouldn't work. It's pretty thick where those go. So what else do we have here? We talked about all these things. Oh, and of course, this wonderful, thinner than paper printed circuit. The one that I messed up. And was it my fault? Yes, it was my fault. Should it have happened if it was the original one? I don't think it would have, because it's a little thicker. But this thing is going to be nerve-wracking to do because I'll keep thinking that I'm going to damage it. One of the other things that I obtained, I purchased, and again, just from Amazon. Amazon is the best for bulk pricing, and you know the quality names on these things. This is Dura, which is a pretty common name for clamps. So these are the clamps that I'm going to use on the harnesses that are on the firewall. We'll keep them nice and neat. I was thinking about going all black, but I didn't mind the stainless accent. So, you know, if I don't like it, I always take them off and just get an all black one. But I think the stainless is going to give it a little bit of a mechanical look, which is fine with me. And let's see. Oh, here we go. I got the kick panels, and these are kick panels. Even though my car actually was a non-AC car, I did buy the panels because I added AC to it, and the vents and all that, the Astro vent, all that stuff is gone. It's all blocked off. So basically, I got the the non-AC kick panels. I got the 180 watt speakers in them because this is a mod that most people used to do anyway. When I got my car, mine actually was modded with speakers, but it was in the door, which kind of cut up the bottom of the door. Not so bad, but not something I really liked. So I decided to go with this here. I don't want to damage my new door panels. My old door panels, unfortunately, do have the hole for the speaker. And it looked like it was a professional installation because the hole was really clean. The grill fits perfectly, speaker fit perfectly in the door. So, you know, we're just going to go ahead and we're going to go with this style. And just when I put the new door panels on, I want them to be untouched. So, and again, these are already black. They're a little shinier than I remember the OEM. And so the grain is correct. I put them next to my originals. The grain is correct. But the black looks a little shiny. But then again, it could just be me because they're brand new. But I got one for the left and one for the right, of course. And this way, it's one less thing I got to do with speakers. These are, I believe these are Kenwoods, if I remember correctly. And they're 180 watt, which is more than enough because I don't blast the radio. That's, you know, no reason for it. You want to hear your car. You want to hear what's going on around you. You don't want to hear, you know, you don't need to hear music that's going to drone out, you know, something that's going on the outside that you should be hearing. And then again, the exhaust. Well, my exhaust, I'm going to keep it probably at a medium level. I don't want all that rumble and all that massive, like, cherry bomb noise. We don't need that. I'm old. I don't need that. You know, had that when I was a kid. You know, that was great. But now, I could barely hear as it is. I don't need to make matters worse. So, let's see. What else did come in? Oh, I got a new tool. Something that I kind of took a liking to when I did the... when I was protecting the wires with the heat shield. And I've never, in all the years I've been a mechanic, and I've been doing this for close to 44 years. All these years I've seen them, but I've never used these metal tie wraps. And I'll tell you what, I'm really a fan of these at this point, especially this style here. I think they're all the same. But these here, even with just your hand, you clamp down, and boy, do they tighten. When I purchased these, I had enough to where I qualified for the actual tool. So all of this was about 20 bucks, 20 something dollars on Amazon, and I haven't used the tool yet. Still brand new in the box or in the package. Excuse me. But you know, it's just, if they really impressed me so much that I did want to have you know, several on hand, and the tool was a plus. So you know, it's kind of a win-win all the way around. And you know, just add this to my arsenal of tools. And as for the, again, as for those clamps, you know, I bought a bulk of these are the 1/2 inch. I believe I have some 1/4 inch already that I bought last week, or is this the 1/4 inch here? Oh yeah, these are the 1/4 inch. Actually, they came at the same time. So it's nice to have these, just to keep things neat. I know these are mostly used in like, actually they're not necessarily used in only home electrical. They're used in different applications. But for what I'm doing here, they work perfectly. They had the plastic version all black, but you know, I'm worried about the vibration and all that. I've used the plastic ones in other applications. I do a lot of heavy truck work, that's what I do. And we've used the plastic ones that have come with certain kits and things and updates for trucks. And you know, through time, they dry out, they crack. And so hopefully these stainless ones will be a little bit better. And like I said, I don't mind the look of the stainless and the black together. So as I said, I'm not going to do much today because I do have to get ready for the communion for my granddaughters. They're both having it today. And there's a, you know, we're having a party for them afterwards. And tomorrow, though, I don't have a lot planned. Just some minor things I'm going to be doing outside. And then I'll be in here, hopefully, for the rest of the day. I'm going to try to stay a little bit late. I do have work Tuesday morning early. I usually go to work at about 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. And, you know, excuse me, do my thing. And I try to get home for like between 2 and 3. And but by that time, it's like you have all the will in the world to come in here and work, but you're so drained from the day that you take a shower and you're passed out on the couch till dinner time, and then from there you go straight to bed. So I really didn't do anything on the car. Oh, my flag fell. I don't like that. This is more important at the moment. My little clip must have fell here. I didn't notice that. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I didn't notice that. My back was towards it. I didn't see it fall. So basically, again, let's not forget the people that gave us the opportunity to do what we do, and they gave our, you know, they and their families gave their lives for us, and we do need to remember them. You know, we shouldn't be protesting against them. We should be honoring their memories, and also honoring the men and women that are still here with us, that you know, that helped conquer communism and did what they had to do to, you know, to keep us free, keep others free, and let everybody just kind of live their lives. You know, very important not to forget. Let's keep in mind that tomorrow is their day, and actually every day should be their day. So with that, I'm gonna let you guys go. Thank you again for watching. And hopefully next week I'll have a lot of stuff to show you. But if you have the opportunity, just take it easy tomorrow. You know, work on your projects, stay with your family, do you know, do all the good things in life, and then just be ready for work on Tuesday morning. All right, guys, you have a great weekend. You know, whatever's left of it, which actually there's a whole day still left of it. But you guys have a good weekend. We'll see you next week.